OPEC Plus is not willing to increase the supply. Is the president considering tapping the Strategic Petroleum Reserve?
Yeah.
Is there a timetable for making a decision on that?
So I don't have an announcement at this time. As you can imagine, we're going to use every tool at our tool belts to do what we can, assessing and monitoring the situation on the oil process very, very closely every day. I just don't have additional actions on this.
And then he met yesterday with Fed Chairman Powell and also Fed Governor Brainerd. What is his timetable for making a decision on some of the vacancies on the Federal Reserve? I mean, he said,
Yeah.
It could be very soon. Is he looking at a decision next week?
So just to be clear, I'm not going to confirm any internal meetings that the president may have had or may have not had. As the president said this week, he expects to make a decision. He said this just the other day on Tuesday when he was in Scotland during his press conference. I don't have anything to confirm beyond that.
Okay, thanks. Two questions for you. First of all, the climate change, and he's using the word now adaptability. And I want to go back to that and drill down on that just a bit, because what this administration seems to be saying is that the life that your children are going to lead, my grandchildren are going to lead, are going to be substantially different than what you and I have seen as far as climate on the planet. Is he concerned that that we're not going to be able to at all mitigate the climate change, that we're going to, that for the species to survive, we're going to have to adapt, or does he mean policy adaptation?
Well, I think in general, the president wants to do everything that we can to fight climate change, and wants to be a leader, not just here, right, as president of the United States, but globally. And I think that's what you've seen from the president since day one. He said when he walked into the administration that climate is one of the crises that we all have to deal with as a country, and so this is what he's focusing on. We just went to COP26 and talked through a bunch of ways that we can deal to fighting climate. When you think about the Build Back Better plan, when you think about the bipartisan infrastructure, there's more than $9 billion in both to work in a historical way to fight climate. So that's what the president's focusing on, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to make sure that we actually deal with this issue that's in front of us.
That I understand,
Yeah.
and I do have a follow-up, but
Yep.
that I understand. But are you saying that we are the crisis is for the survivability of the species, or are you saying that adaptability is about how you would attack the problem?
Yeah, look, all I can speak to right now is how to attack the problem, which is what I laid out, and how we can be leaders in this and making sure that we really do everything that we can, right? Not just here in the United States, but globally to fight climate change. And so that's the focus of the president, and that's what we're trying to do to get this done. And Build Back Better, the Build Back Better Act, and the bipartisan infrastructure plan framework will get that done. Will get us closer to getting that done.
And then the follow-up